Ibrahim alayhi salam did not ask Allah to make his kids Muslim while he stayed the same. He asked Allah to make him a Muslim first, then his offspring. And this is how the ayah is exactly, and this is the order of the ayah. Most of you have interpreted it. You're outsourcing the deen to a madrasa teacher, waiting for your son to fix what you haven't. Here's the family pattern. Dad doesn't read the Quran. Dad sends his 7-year-old to a madrasa. Dad lectures the 7-year-old about the importance of madrasa. Dad gets frustrated at this 7-year-old when he doesn't take it seriously. The 7-year-old is reading the room. He sees that dad prayed his prayer rushed. He sees the mushaf on the shelf untouched. He sees his dad on the phone after Maghrib telling him to revise. The lecture says one thing, household says another. Now the boy is not a fool. He follows the household. So at 12, the boy is now going to madrasa out of obligation. At 15, he resends it. At 18, he stops praying when he leaves the house to go to the university. And at 25, he is the man that you didn't want him to become. And you blame the madrasa for it. You blame the madrasa, the friends, the algorithm, the masjid, and you don't blame the order that you broke. Ibrahim alayhi salam and Ismail alayhi salam, when they were building the Kaaba and mid-construction, Ibrahim alayhi salam made a dua that Allah preserved in the Quran forever. Listen to the order. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم ربنا وجعلنا مسلمين لك ومن ذريتنا مسلمة لك. O our Rabb, make us Muslims in submission to you, and from our offspring a Muslim nation in submission to you. Read the order. Make us Muslim first, and then our offspring. Ibrahim alayhi salam did not ask Allah to fix the kids while he stayed medicure. He asked Allah to fix him, the Prophet, the friend of Allah, the one already submitting, and then extend that submission, to the offspring as a downstream effect. The Prophet ﷺ confirmed the same direction in the hadith. Every child is born upon the fitrah. It is his parents who makes him into a Jew, a Christian, or a Magian. Sahih Bukhari. The transmitter is the parent, receiver is the child. If the transmitter is broken, the signal does not reach. So here's the move. It doesn't start with the kid. You start with you. 15 minutes after Fajr, one ayah with the Makharij for 4 weeks before you have a single new conversation with your son about the Quran. Here's what you're gonna notice in the week 3. Your boy will start asking what you're reading. You'll pick up the Mus'haf where you put it down, memorizing the surah you've been reciting at Maghrib without you even telling him to. Because children are mimics. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made them that way. They imitate the man that they admire, and they admire the man whose actions match his words. Once the habit is in you, then you bring him in. After Maghrib, same Mus'haf, side by side. He's not a project that you're managing. He's a son walking next to his father. This is how Ibrahim a.s. raised Ismail. And this is how Yaqub a.s. raised Yusuf. This is how the Sahaba raised the Tabi'een. Order has not been changed in 14,000 years. Don't be the generation that finally interprets it.